everyone, and welcome back to the Joshua Cuthbertson Show. This is episode 82. I'd like to thank everyone for your continuous love and support towards the Joshua Cuthbertson Show. Continue to like and subscribe to the show, and stay tuned for more episodes. Now, for our special guest today, he is a West Craven High alumni, a diehard Eagle forever, graduated in 2012, went on to college at North Carolina Central. Now he's back in the community with his own podcast called What Would Middle World Mac Do? Amazing podcast. Y'all go check it out. Subscribe to his YouTube channel and check out his episodes. My man, James J.P. Patrick, how you doing today, big bro?
Good. I'm doing good, man.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for having me.
Yes, sir. Thanks for being on, and thanks for taking time out your day for coming on the show.
Anytime, man. Anytime for you. Anything for you, bro.
Yes, sir. No doubt. So, how have you been?
Hey, man.
Since COVID done hit us and everything in the world's been moving up and down the fast pace, how have you been living?
Man, like anybody else, I've had problems. I had to deal with it, adjust. But, hey, I'm living. I'm still here, so I can't complain, man.
Yes, sir.
Just doing what I can do.
Yes, sir. No
That's right.
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. So, let's talk about your childhood life first. Tell me in the world, how did you grow up?
So, I had a pretty good life. I can say that. I grew up from New Bern. Grew up in Rocky Run. Shout out to Rocky Run 1223.
Yes, sir.
You already know them high-risk guys. But anyway, yeah. But, yeah, I had a good childhood, I would say. Went to Bendy Quinn, Grover C. Fields Middle School. I was in the band, played trumpet. Middle school.
So you went to school on that side?
I did. But I always knew when I grew up I was gonna be an Eagle.
Daggone right.
I was gonna have it no other way, man.
So did you have any problems transitioning from going to elementary school at Benny Quinn and then going to middle school at Grover C, and then all of a sudden you ain't even going to New Bern High, you coming to West Craven High. So did you have any problems transitioning, making new friends, anything?
I did a little bit, but being in the band made it easier because I had friends from there, and then I had but my grandfather's from Jasper, so I got a lot of family in that area. So I had my cousins, and it made it easier on me, easy to transition. So
okay, so
yeah.
So any brothers and sisters?
Yes, I do. My brother, Dr. Irvin Patrick. He works at Pamlico County School Systems. I'm very proud of him.
Yes, sir.
Very, very proud of him.
Yes, sir. So how was it coming up with a brother, you know? How was it? Well, a big brother.
Yeah, well, we are 16 years apart, so yeah, it felt like it's more like he was more like a father. And
16 years old.
Yeah. My dad was in my life, but he was in and out. I love my dad. We got a good relationship now, but my brother, he was my basically my father. He when I was getting in trouble, he was doing the discipline. yeah. And if I needed anything, my brother looked out for me. I didn't want for anything. Him, my mother, and my grandfather, they provided for me. So
that's a blessing.
Yes, it was a blessing to have him, man. I'm very proud of my brother. I hope I make him proud. I'm trying to be half the man he is. If I could do that, I'll be all right.
That's respect, man.
Yeah,
that's love right there.
And I love him, man.
Yes, sir. No doubt, big bro. So, how was it leaving West Craven High School, graduating in 2012, and then going to North Carolina?
Okay,
Central?
yeah, you know, West Craven, we went to school. It's a country, man.
Yeah.
It's a country. When I got to Central, it's a whole different vibe, man. Oh,
Tell me some of the differences.
Oh, man. Of course, I don't know how to say it. It's not many. It's more people like us there. Yeah,
Thanks. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, and adjusting the culture, just how it is. Like I was in the band here, and they're seeing their band there. It's a whole difference, man. It's amazing to be with your people, be with our people, learn our history. It was really fun. I had the time of my life, man. I had the time of my life. I made so many good friends, lifetime friends.
Party hard, dude.
You know I did, man. You know I did.
You party hard, dude.
Yeah, we will save them for a story.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, man, I made some lifelong friends. Actually, a couple of my friends from the Central, they were on my first episode of my podcast, and they'll be in and out. They're some big supporters of the children. Yeah, man. They're more so family now than friends. Yeah.
So how is that networking with old college friends, the whole high school? How is that starting your new podcast and then networking with people that you grew up with and people that you literally just met in college?
Mm-hmm. But it's good to have those people. They got different connections. They introduce you to certain people. We get that podcast out there, my message, get a lot of viewers. And then especially have their point of view to tell me what I'm doing wrong or what can I do to be better, get ideas, their insights on episodes and like stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's like they're like a sounding board basically. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It takes a team, man.
It does. It really does. I would. They actually encouraged me to do the podcast. At first, it started off we were all going to do it together, but we had schedule and life happens, you know.
Yes,
so
sir.
I just said, and I found this app. So I said it made it so easy, and I was like, well, what am I waiting for? I might as well just go ahead and do it.
Yes, sir.
And I do it, man. It's fun, man.
Yes, sir. So how did you think of the name?
Okay.
Because you just said first it was everybody's idea, then it just turned into yours.
So yeah, well, my Twitter name is Middle World Mag. It's been there forever. So I just wanted to incorporate that in it, so people would know who it is and what it's about, know what it's coming in. So that's where the name came from.
What would Middle World Mag do?
Exactly. What would I do?
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
so talk to us a little bit about it, man. What are you expecting from the show? Like, you bringing the guests on. What are some of the questions you asking them? What are you trying to learn?
Hey man, I just want to hear one episode I got Jamie on it. We just talk about her high school career, her college career, her pro career. I just want to get a feel of them. We talk about sports, music, life. Talk about real life stuff. It's fun, man.
So it's some of everything.
It's some of everything, man. Nothing is off limits. That's my little motto.
Nothing
Life,
is off
sports, nothing is off limits.
So if you want to talk about anything that's on your mind, your
Anything
heart,
that's on your mind. That's what we talk about. That's what we
I
talk
like that, man.
And
Yes,
I like
sir.
and at the end of my episodes, I like to spotlight my friends' businesses, stuff, whatever they got going on, so they can get out there, get recognition,
Yes,
get more
sir.
people. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a fact,
Yeah,
man. So what is your goal? What is your big goal with what would Meta World Mac do podcast? What is
Man,
the goal?
I just want to reach out to people, man. Give people something to listen to, enjoy. If I could help somebody, like my first episode, I talked about mental health.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't know this, but I suffer from depression. But hey, I'm still here. I'm doing better and better every day.
Yes, sir.
If I could help touch one person in the world, it don't
That's
matter,
a
man.
fact.
It don't matter, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to get out there.
So before we go, I know it's a hard subject to touch on because I went through depression, mental health, things like that. So talk about when you went through it. How did you deal with it, and how did you get yourself mentally back stable?
Okay, so what was it? I was have my mom. She knew. She could see the signs. She knew. And then one day I was trying to go to work and I couldn't. I just had an anxiety attack. So I said, "This is it. I got to get some help." Called my mom and said, "Mom, I need some help." And she said, "Come on home." I went to the doctor. I got me a therapist. It worked very good. Talking to other people, doing fun stuff I like to do, like this podcast. It's therapy for me. Hanging out, going out more. It's a struggle, but everyday struggle. Some days I have good days, some days I have bad days. But hey, I'm here, man. I can't complain, and I'm alive. So
That's a fact.
that's a fact.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Oh, actually, about my podcast, I want to touch. I have I'm starting a scholarship fund. So each semester, I'm going to give a college student $250 to go towards books or whatever they need. Only qualifications are 2.5 GPA, a letter of recommendation, and I wanted an essay about what would you do to change the world.
Ooh, y'all hear that, y'all? $250 towards the scholarship. You heard the qualifications. You know what show is going to be on What Would Metal World Mac Do
There you go.
podcast.
You got it.
What Would Metal World Mac Do podcast. I'm struggling with that name, but I'm going to get it.
You
What
gonna
Would
get it.
Metal World Mac Do podcast.
And we got
sir.
We got merchandise coming. Got T-shirts.
Yes, sir.
Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. What Would Metal World Mac Do podcast. Stay tuned. We got a lot of good stuff coming.
Yes, sir. Y'all heard it, man. Y'all can earn $250. You heard the qualifications. Get in touch with the man. Get you an essay. Get you a recommendation, man. Get you $250. Easy money.
Hey, easy money, man.
Easy money.
And of course, I got to get you on my show, man.
Oh, yes, sir. No,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. I'm ready to come
man.
on.
See, I have ideas. I want to get like all the OG athletes. You, me, Aaron. Get the guys from New Bern. We just talk, chill, and just reflect. Talk about what we got going on, man. Just have a good time with it, man.
Yes, sir. No doubt. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You already know.
I know.
Yes, sir. So, last question, what can we expect from James J.P. Patrick, and what can we expect next from the podcast you got out?
Hey, so my next episode, I got ECSU alumni. He's my little brother Zach Hobbs. He'll be on the show this next episode.
Zach, you gonna? I mean, we just saw it. Come on, man. You going on his show first before? Come on, man. We've been with each other all summer, Zach.
Yeah,
Come on now,
my,
baby.
My little brother, man.
Ooh,
Yeah, but
I know
anyway.
that's gonna be a fire episode.
Yeah. But then
You know his little brother played for our AU team.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's cold. He cold
They
too.
cold, boy. Them
I
boy,
love
hey,
him, boy.
hey, the Hobbs, boy, y'all got a cold family. From the big dog, from granddaddy to Zach to little Zayon, boy, y'all some cold basketball players.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, then what I'm gonna do? Another episode I got in the works. It's gonna be called Ladies Night. I'm gonna have one of my friends from college. She has her own radio show, so I'm gonna let her host. I'm gonna take a back seat. It's gonna be her and her ladies, and I'm just gonna be chilling. So be on the lookout for that one.
Some incredible ideas, man. Y'all better be on the lookout, man. Show podcast about to take the world on storm,
Hey,
bro.
I'm trying to.
For real, man.
Hey, I'm
He
just
got-
trying to make a difference.
Yes, sir. He got some incredible ideas. He already had Jamie on the show. He got Zach Hobbs coming next. He got a radio sports person coming. Y'all better be on the lookout. Y'all better subscribe. Y'all better go to his YouTube channel and check the episodes he already got out right now. I'm telling you. With that being said, this is the end of the 82nd episode of the Joshua Cuthbertson Show. Before you go check out our sponsor sheet at the end of the show. Our sponsors, our 6 sponsors, I promise you, their services will not disappoint. Go check them out. This is the end of the episode with James J.P. Patrick, my big bro. I appreciate you for
already know,
coming
man.
on. We out. Thank you, everyone, for watching the Joshua Cuthbertson Show. I appreciate your love and support. Continue to show your love and support by clicking the subscribe button below the video. Tune in to next week's episode of the Joshua Cuthbertson Show. Love, peace, we out.